presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Baltimore Ravens.
On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys in the midst of a brutal stretch. They have lost 8 of their last 9. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get the Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Colts.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. The Colts are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
In motion comes Pittman. To throw, it's Richardson. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score Colts 7, Ravens nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019, and Lamar Jackson.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So Here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Jackson now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. It'll get forward to about the 42. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 42-yard line.
2nd and 7. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot to battle back.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's hard! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 55 yards on the game. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. That's Pierce in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. What a try. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So after the touchdown, It's Bates to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Colts 14, Ravens 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle. From the 25, here's second down and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's a third down and 4. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Anthony Richardson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and receiver Garrett Wilson getting set for their next drive. The impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on.
180! Sit up! 180! It's up!
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Chutin. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Colts offense ready to get back at it. The 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Richardson. Swing over the middle and take it in by Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Indianapolis. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. 2nd down, they need 3. As we are ready to get back underway. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got it at the 7. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Makes the score Colts 21, Ravens 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again.
23-yard line.
DC ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready! Ready, shot! You! This way! Ready, shot!
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. A gain of 48.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Sit on! Up! Sit on! 180!
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Is Loop to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again, and he's had things all. First half, those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Jackson looking to throw. This throw, right, is taken in by Flower.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
180! Salad! 180! Salad!
Again, it's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Jackson up top again. They set up the screen here for Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
180!
To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name clean, but I ain't crab. I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim.
Sit on! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now, faking the give. A short pass taken in by Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He takes off. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indianapolis. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Makes the score Colts 28, Ravens 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 44.
Back to throw. Right back to Warren again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Browns. And it's Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's a guy who went to high school in nearby Napa, Brock Bowers. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Eagles. And here he goes. It's Saquon. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Eagles get the victory here in a battle of two teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again, and he's had it going in the first half. Really, secondary, they have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll run without it. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
A
run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180. Finish it up.
Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180. Sit up. Sit up.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
180. Middle. Take. Sit up.
2nd down, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and 1st and 10. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Richardson, and he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Oh! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Tackle. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Colts.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. In motion comes Pittman. Richardson gonna look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Give them 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And the Colts, first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Richardson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
To return is Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Ready! Ready, shot! Sit hot!
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Ready, shot! Set!
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
2nd and 10.
Sit hot! Ready! Sit hot! Ready! Hey! Sit hot!
Jackson now. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
16 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Baltimore Raven.
Sit hot! Ready!
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Ready! Shot! 180! Shot! Hey, Ozzy! Shot! Shot!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Is Loop to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again, it's 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Play action, Richardson, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Out of shotgun, Richardson taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
brings up second and
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time...
And he's got another one. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens hand it back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wit. Come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays.
Ready? All right, 13.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second
Here's
and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hey, shot. Ready? You change it. Shut up. Ready? Hey. Shut up.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's not.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? It's not. Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready? Sit up. Ready? Sit up.
Jackson up top again. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sit up. Ready? Sit up.
Dowdle. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
Kill, turn up.
Ready? Ready, shot. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Get him. Sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for facial.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! What already? You change it. No. Sit hot!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this. Just completely had his way with this group.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Colts, 38.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And a Colts 1st down.
That's Pierce in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll step up and run this. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
And a Colts 1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. With the fullback trying to power it home. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Nice shot. 180. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
12 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get to the minute, the sun is out. There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever I got your money out. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 3rd down.
No, we changed it. 180. What is it? Set up.
Now it's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal.
Nice one. Report. Sit up.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 49, Colts 45.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Anthony Richardson sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Throwing now on third and long. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.